So I have a couple little items to open up, and this all came as one package, but I haven't opened this in a couple of years. This thing's probably been in here for 2 years. Just one of them situations where I know what it is, just ain't got time to mess with it. So now it's time to open it up to see what's inside. Probably made in China. Of course. So, what we got is a big spool of very thin communication cable, kind of like Cat 5, Cat 6 type cable with the RJ45 connectors on it. So there's 2 spools of them in here. And they got the waterproof ends on them. So any clues of what that could be? I don't know. A couple of rubber washers. Packing foam. All the hoo-ha on FCC compliance. All that happy stuff. And then in the big box is a little box. Oh yeah, just made in China. So in the box we have little outdoor cameras. And these are wired cameras. So you get the this is the Sannce, I guess they call it. These are Sannce. These are the outdoor weatherproof DVR, or I should say network video recorder for outdoor surveillance, because I got the cordless ones and they're wireless, as in radio frequency on the 2.4 gigahertz band, and they're a nice installation to have if you don't want to be bothered with running cables, network cables through your walls and your ceilings and stuff like that. And it makes installation very simple, because all you need is just a power line going out. So I've had 2 sets of systems that are wireless, and they work great for what they are. Problem is in this location where I am at, there is so much interference with other people's Wi-Fi networks and general RF noise where I am, and electrical noise and stuff like that. So from time to time, my current wireless security surveillance camera system, NVR system, it goes offline. And the cameras, they got to be rebooted constantly from time to time, and it gets to be annoying. So it came to a point where, I got tired of unplugging and plugging in again, and I put them all on smart plugs, so I can just have you know, have Alexa, you know, shut it on, turn them on and turn them off and stuff like that. And this is just another box of 2 more cameras. So there's 4 and 4 cameras total now. And they're when I look at the screen, their signal performance is pathetic. So this is an 8 camera system, and one of the cameras died. Not a big deal. I still got 7. And out of the 7, right now, currently, there's one that's got 3 bars, 3 out of 4. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that got 2 bars. And then there's the other 2 that just got 1 bar. And they go in and out of line, online from time to time. They're online, they're offline. They're online, they're offline. So I'm kind of done with the wireless NVR systems. So I decided to get a wired system. And I'll just bite the bullet and just run wires throughout the walls and the ceilings and all that other happy horse crap. Because for me, NVRs, the wireless systems suck. And I've had 2 sets of systems like that. I had the nice ones that they kind of look like a nice little outdoor lamp. They came out with a nice little bracket and had the little ornamental thing on there. And then you had the round dome that you could spin 360 and zero in what you want to look at, or from time to time move them. Just, you know, see what the hell your neighbors are doing outside. But they failed too. So I changed them out for the 8 camera wireless NVR, and they worked good, but they're more of a nuisance than they're really worth. So this is the Sannce Smart Home Security Made Easy. This is the 8-channel power over Ethernet video security system with 4 FHD power on Ethernet IP camera system. And it says DIY, fast and easy, do-it-yourself installation. And it's got power over Ethernet, HDMI certified, 8-channel NVR plus 4 IP cameras. So there's 4 cameras in here. I got the other 4 that you just seen. And all that other happy horse crap. And then we got lifetime technical support and all the Facebook and discussion forums. And then we got FHD, easy POE, P2P remote access, motion detection, day-night, IP66 weatherproof. So this has been sitting in this house for 2 years now. It's just one of them situations where, you know, you put it on the back burner because it's not a priority that you really need it. And as it stands of right now, it's still not really a priority of me installing this as of yet, because 1, it's winter time here, and 2, I got to get a ladder that will reach up to at least the 2nd story of the house here, because the current ladder was destroyed in the beginning of this year. So I don't have a ladder to get up high, even to take my old cameras down to put up the new ones. So in the kit, you get these jumbled wires of Ethernet cable. And they're all, I don't know, probably 100 feet, 100, who knows how many feet. But I have no intentions on using this cable. So put that off to the side. Because 1, you got to drill big honking holes, at least that big. So that's, you got to drill almost probably much bigger than probably ½ inch hole through a wall or through your You got to drill a 3/4 inch hole. I ain't gonna do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy. So here is the main DVR, or NVR, I should keep saying. It's not a DVR. So it's the Sannce IP system. Got your typical box that you got to crack open and put your own hard disk drive in there. So it's not really a problem. So in the back of the recorder here, you got your DC in jack, DC 48 volts. Wow, that's interesting. And you got your individual ports for your individual cameras. You got your LAN out, audio out, VGA, HDMI, and your USB ports. So when the cops show up wanting to know who got killed in the neighborhood, you can say, hey, if you got a USB thumb drive, I'll stick it in my recorder and give you all this surveillance so you can see who got shot or stabbed or who burned your neighbor's house down or whatever. So these are the 4 extra, or sold as a set. So when you buy this set, it's usually the default, you get 4 cameras. So these are the just 4 more of the same cameras. And they're all day night vision. They're 1040, 1080, I think they are 1080 resolution cameras. And in this box, what's in here? The power supply. And then you get the little short Ethernet cable to go to your router. You get the mouse so you can navigate the system. And then your power brick here. And it is multi-voltage, 100 to 240, definitely 48 volts. So that's exciting to see. Something I'll have to be motivated to put, because for me it'll be a lot of work to run the wires. And then other things, like I mentioned, I wasn't going to use their cable because drilling a 3/4 inch hole is out of the question. So what I got is a big box of 1,000 feet of Cat 6 cable. So you get the installation box, so you can just thread it with a much finer hole. So a little tiny 1/4 inch hole, or a little bit bigger than 1/4 inch hole that you can drill, and fish that through the walls and the ceilings and wherever it's going to having to end up terminate, which will be in this room. So I haven't decided whether they're going to go through the walls or go through the walls and up through the floor and all that other stuff. So that's all yet to be determined. And for terminating, I got the 2 bags of RJ45 connectors. And these are the really easy to install type. These are the pass-through type connectors. So when you strip the Cat 6 cable and you insert it into the plug, it clearly goes through the plug. So in this end and out the other. So when you have your crimping tool, it crimps it, it pushes these prongs in, and then cuts the wire off flush, and you're all done. So that's the easiest of the connectors to play with. So these connectors, I think I got the connectors and the crimper together, and they came from New York Cables. So NewYorkCables.com. RJ45 open mouth. So that's what these connectors are. And I don't remember if I did buy the crimper from New York Cables, but I do have the crimper. And here is the crimper. It's the all-in-one tool. So probably made in China to the United States. And it's the Yatech RJ45 Professional with ripping cutting blades. Blah, 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 blah. So, you know, just the basic network electronic tools. And this says banned children play. You can tell that is clearly from China. Banned children play. Okay. Whatever. Then you get the manual of easy crimping tool. Okay. Part 1, introduction to the crimper. You got wire cutters. You got the strip round cable, e.g. network cable. You got the flat cut for stranded phone wires. Crimp, easy pass through, 8P crystal plug, RJ45. Crimp, easy pass through, 6P crystal plug, RJ11/12. Part 2, the process of making net cable connector. 1, prepare the net cable, comma, the pass-through 8P crystal plug-in sheath. Step 2, insert the sheath into the outer cable. Step 3, strip the outer jacket off as shown in picture. Step 4, sequence the inner wire as you want. So you get the 568A or 568B. You can look that up online for the wire chart. So from my understanding, the 568B is the most common to use. So you go white, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, and then white and brown, and then brown. And it says step 5, insert plug on the wire in which order. Step 6, squeeze handle. The plug will be pressed. Meanwhile, the rest of the wire will be cutted. After all, you will get a new self-made net cable. Try to connect with the internet and enjoy surfing. Have a nice day. Thank you, drive-through. So here's the crimper itself. So all you got here is you got a hole here to give the cable a little strip, so you can either cut it and then maybe twist it a little bit, or twist it and then crimp it again, yada yada yada. And then you got several different cutters. And then up here you got the connector for your telephone jack and your RJ45. So all you do is just stick it in there, stick your wire in there after you sprayed out all the wires in the order you want, and then it comes through the other side here, and you crimp it and snip it, and then you're all set. So pretty easy to do. When I ever get to it, I may or may not make videos on it, because it's just one of them deals where, you know, it's a lot of, for me it'll be a lot of going up and down a ladder and this and that and yada yada yada, and then going ahead and putting the NVR in here and setting that all up in hard drives and all that happy stuff. And that is that for this video. Just wanted to show a little something that's been laying around this house for probably 2 years now. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.